Alright, just setting up a few things before I'm going live. Alright, what is up, everybody? Oh my god. Just look at the number of deals that are right there in front of my eyes, and it's blocking the view of Valentine's Day, or, well, in their terms, the season of love happening right now in Empires and Puzzles. Okay. Alright. I think this is working. So, we are gonna jump right into it. I thought about just doing this just so that I can, it's just a casual thing and just finish work. Just came back, thought about, you know, live doing my Soul Exchange pick. Alright, so, uh, yeah, so this is, I think, the fifth time that they're doing the Soul Exchange. I think, was it the fifth or was it the fifth? Yeah, it's the fifth time because previously I've taken Guardian Chameleon, I've taken Lady of the Lake, I've taken Ludwig, and I've taken Asterius. So this will be the fifth Soul Exchange that has come out in Empires and Puzzles. It's sort of like a, you know what, since you can't get any of this, let me just put it on display for you, and I'll let you choose how many heroes you want to use up to pick one of these heroes that you might not have. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through every one of these Soul Exchange heroes, just to give you an idea that what's available, so that you can, have an educated choice what you're gonna pick. So I think they're doing this a bit weird this time around. Many people I've seen have complained that this is the worst Soul Exchange ever. Uh, but I think I disagree on that. It is how the beta is, how people were kind of like leaking it, and this is basically exactly what the leak was. So yeah, let's go through it. So at 10 heroes, so if you want anyone from the first line, you need to plug in 10 heroes. They have to be 5-star and preferably unleveled so that you don't waste your heroes on your roster. So let's look at the choices that we have. So right now it's Arphanius, which is a hero of the month from 2022. I don't remember exactly which month. I should know this, but I don't remember it. Anyways, it's a sniper that deals more damage the more mana the enemy has, and you get a chance to dodge special skills. It's an okay hero of the month if you don't have it, but generally I think I would rather not take hero of the months from this Soul Exchange portal unless it's the old ones where if you start you start after the month that they were released, you could actually pick one of them. Guinevere was the premier yellow tank, I think aeons ago. Like this was before Telluria's age. She's completely dated now. I think you would rather use wizard emblems on somebody else. I think and right now I think they just leaked in the beta a costume for Guinevere. So honestly, I don't think this is a really good choice. I mean, if you wanna fill up your roster because you don't have Guinevere and you want to fill it up just so that you can tell people like, hey, I got Guinevere, then yeah, you know what, just go for this. I don't think she's that good. I've never seen much players use her now. Maybe with the costume she might get some resurgence. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I think this is pretty bleh, pretty meh. Then you have Grace. Grace is someone that I have maxed and I have used, and I'm still using actually for war. It is one of the best Hero of the Months that they have released. A hit tree green, because who doesn't like hit tree greens with a relevant element link as well? So I think this is extremely powerful. Tahir is someone that I've recommended people to level because he's one of those Hero of the Months that can actually deal a lot of damage by himself. I mean, 525% damage on a snipe is pretty high once he's basically emblemed and limit broken. And if the target is still alive, at least you get bleed damage over to the sides. So it's kind of okay. I've recommended people to actually level this. Obviously, the new red one, Ruffian and New Grip might be a little better than this, but it's still a decent one. And then there's Alexandrine, which if you don't have Jot, which I don't think you won't have it, you can use this as a Titan hero as well as a healer for war. Not not very good, not very bad, kind of mediocre. I think it's alright if you don't have her. Then we look at 15 heroes. This starts to get a little bit more on the uh, what do you say, on those heroes that it's a bit more harder to get. Dark Lord I especially like in this section. Dark Lord is a really strong sniper. 550% damage to the target, reduces the duration of the buffs, and then gets corrosive poison, which deals poison damage and reduces mana generations. This is actually one of the snipers, one of the only snipers that I actually advocate people to level, because it's a really strong um, sniper, and there is a chance for him being at a tank. In mid tier or low tier wars, you have Dark Lord as a tank. Can be surprisingly strong, especially if he hits like where the poison actually spreads to the nearby. That's actually really strong as well. So I think Dark Lord is a okay choice if you don't have like 20 heroes. Akarok, I mean, when he first came out, everybody was like, "Hey, I like Akarok," and I even had some hope for him, I would say. Um, but as they kept releasing new heroes that are much better than him as a yellow, sort of like a hit tree yellow, he starts to diminish in terms of quality. And I think based on the five that are here, I think he's probably one of the lower ones that you would pick. The Hatter is pretty relevant right now as well, being able to steal all buffs from enemies, all dispellable buffs. So that's really good, especially when you're going against a taunt. If you don't have a dispel for the taunt, you can use him. And I think the other way that you can use him is you dispel, for example, Ludwig's taunt, and then you steal the mana generation for your team. That's really strong. And he's also a decent hit tree. The problem with him, and I've always had this problem, which is why I've never leveled my Hatter, is that he's a cleric, and I don't have cleric emblems. Most of my cleric emblems are basically on healers. I think like basically seven healers which are clerics, and they all take like so seven healers, right? So that's 9,000 cleric emblems there, and I don't have emblems for him at all. But yeah, it's a decent choice actually to choose. Now things get a bit weird as we move down. You can see that they actually did the same thing again. It's three Wonderland families in the same row. So you have like Queen of Hearts as well. Queen of Hearts is an interesting taunt. Um, I'm not a huge fan of Queen of Hearts. I have her maxed, and I've not used her in a while. She's still sitting, pretty much doing nothing on my bench. I've seen Lady Catherine from 7 Days Reborn use her in a recent raid tournament. Thought it was funny to see it, but I mean it is kind of good. She kind of circumvents the whole equalizer war kind of thing, where the taunt will continue to remain in the war. It doesn't get equalized, so you can use this in certain niche uses. Yeah, I'm not really a fan though. Hey, I see Thor here. Wow, hi Thor and low rate hitman. I saw your pool video. Congrats on getting the new, what do you call it, the new Sphinx at the fairs. Yeah. The next one is Alice. Alice, I'm not convinced at all. Um, Gone are the days where you get a 430% sniper and this doesn't kill anything. You get that 40 minus 44% attack, it's only on the target. You have like Narcissa, you have Octros, you have uh, tons of other things that actually do more than Alice. So I don't think this is probably uh, the lowest pick in terms of the 15 heroes that you can pick from here. Like I think I would generally, if you only have 15 heroes, if you don't have the additional 5 heroes to pick from the next line, I would recommend either Dark Lord or Hatter, depending on how your playstyle is. Because Hatter Hatter works fine, but you need support for him because he's incredibly weak. Like if you look at max stats, right, he's only like about 837 defense. That's pretty shitty in like the recent heroes that you're encountering. He won't survive as long as you think he will. But if the meta goes towards, for example, Ferdinand tanks, if you see a lot of Ferdinand tanks, you see a lot of costume Sith that's coming up. Uh, you can use it's one of the ways that you can take the buffs off Ferdinand and put it on your team. That makes it insanely good for to use Hatter on. Dark Lord, well, as I said, if it's going to yellow tanks, then a purple snipe that basically kills one guy is pretty strong. Right, so we go to the last one, that is the 20 heroes required. So I have no idea why this guy is here. Quartz as a ninja, 5-star ninja cleric. Um, it's a glorified regard, and if you have regard, you might as well just use regard. I think this is probably the worst slot for 20 heroes that you would pick. Like I can only see people who, like, if you already have 6 or 12 of the other 4, then I can see you picking Quartz. Other than that, I don't see Quartz being a a good pick here. Kara, so I've seen a lot of people talking about how it's simply absurd for Kara to be 20 heroes, to cost 20 heroes. I disagree a bit. I think she's okay. Like maybe put her at 15 and put another like a strong yellow here. Like maybe since there's 3 Riddles of Wonderland heroes here, might not just put Light here and put like Kara at the 15 heroes. That would be the best I can think of. But Kara being at 20, if you don't have Kara and you like Taunt, I think Kara is one of the stronger taunts that you can have. Um, why do I say that? 4 turns, a taunt hero with 4 turns taunt effect is really strong. Like, trust me, uh, you think Krampus is strong? Krampus is only giving taunt for 3 turns. That 4 turns is gonna feel like forever when you have her in your team. And when you're doing your thought process, when you're thinking like how you're going to avoid all the attacks, all the hit alls that is coming to you, Kara is 4 turns, so it's a pretty long time to have protection. So I can see Kara being at 20 heroes. I don't think she's necessarily, it necessarily doesn't make sense that she's here. I think it's all right, all things considered. So the next one, Arco, I think this is the one that a lot of people are debating whether or not to pick this. Arco is strong, don't get me wrong. Replaces all fiends and all allies with Dark World minions. So if you're going against a fiend heavy defense, Arco is your man. And he heals a lot as well. And at the same time, he gets this stone skin buff, for 4 turns. Pain in the ass to deal with. But if you ask me personally, I actually did not consider Arco at all. Like, uh, based on what I was seeing in the when this was leaked, Arco was never part of my consideration. I don't like healers being at average without facilitating, um, like sort of like facilitating your allies to kind of go faster. Like the only thing he does is heal, and he doesn't cleanse. So that's my uh, sort of like kind of what I was hoping Arco would do. Like if he cleansed instead of like just lower HP heal, and if he cleansed, I'll pick him on the spot. Yeah, but he doesn't cleanse, which, and him being a wizard also is like kind of eh, not too sold about it. Don't get me wrong though, he is strong. Like if you need a really good healer and you don't mind the average speed, yes, Arco is strong. I'm not saying he's not strong. He is worthy of 20 heroes. I'm just saying that in this day and age where you get really, really overpowered heroes, Arco is not at that overpowered level. You want someone that's facilitating it. Uh, Hey Sammy, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know the timings for the rest of the world. I'm just randomly streaming this, because I got, I had some time after work, and I just thought of doing this. All right. The next one is Luina. I just had a conversation with someone as I was driving back from work that he thinks that Lumina isn't that good. Uh, so Lumina is actually my second choice to pick over Arco. I actually prefer picking Lumina over Arco. Few things. Lumina is fast. Lumina deals damage to all enemies. She's a ranger, so she pierces as well. It's much harder for you to get Lumina. Uh, and I think with that talent skill activation, people seem to underestimate this talent skill activation a lot. Like if you're going against a team where the talent skill is the one that annoys you, like can you imagine going against Obakan and double costume Viveka and they keep reviving? Remember that season 1 revivers, when they revive they get 50% mana, so they're going to keep activating again, and they have a higher percentage chance to revive. If you have Lumina, that pretty much just says no, no, don't revive, and I'm gonna kill you on the spot. So there is something to consider with this talent skill activation. I'm not saying that you should really make this a priority, but this is strong. Like I would say this is really really strong. Um, Plus, Lumina is one of the only red heroes that hits all. The one like for example, Octros is average speed. Khufu has a condition. You need to be able to chain your attack. Who else? Ezla is slow. Emilio does 0 to little damage. That's about it. Yeah, so I think Lumina will be a good choice if you don't have a proper red hero to put on defense. So like for me, I don't have a red hero apart from Octros and Serendite that can actually be on my defense. So if not for the final pick, I would have picked Lumina. I think I do have 11 rings right now, so I can level her as well. I do have somewhat enough emblems to level her as well. But yeah, I think Lumina is a choice to consider for people. The final one, Melina. I have no idea why she's in here. I don't think there was a previous Soul Exchange where there was a Magic Tower hero. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there was Agrafina or Cristobal. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Melina is in my perspective the strongest Magic hero, the Magic Tower hero. I think she's the best right now. Second to maybe only Motega, I think. Yeah, to me, I think Motega is the second best. So Milena, I think it's like a no-brainer, and let me explain why. It's just for this particular passive. When this character casts their special skill, they have a 50% chance to give 10% mana to all allies. If the special skill is fully charged, the chance is 100%. So Milena accelerates all your fast heroes. You only require 2 normal matches, and then you charge Milena, and that makes them all go off at very fast speed. Provided you have the right troops, right? So, but I think just on this alone, and the fact that she's so versatile, like her first charge is to heal and cleanse, the second charge is to kill the board. I think this is so flexible and so kind of like a no-brainer pick that even people who have 3 or 4 Milenas right now in their roster, I think this is a no-brainer choice. Like I don't have a Milena red yet, and this is going to be my choice to pick. I think looking at all the heroes that are required, I think Milena is a no-brainer choice here. Um, she just supports so much. Like I have right now, I have 3 to 4 fast speed war teams that could benefit from Milena. I can put Milena in 4 different teams. So if this soul exchange had been done like maybe 4 times, I would have saved that many heroes just to be able to get 4 times of Milena. So, uh, what do I pick? I think with that being said, I think I'm going to go for Milena. I think it's like a no-brainer. Angel, I run Motega with in a Pengi team, and I believe Motega because Motega's passive is you actually heal every time you cast his spell. You cast his special skill. He gives a minions that it's basically mini fronts that hits with mini fronts, and his fiends are actually insane. Like I think his fiends are crazy. So does Melina need limit break for war or fence? I would limit break her, just so that she could survive as long as possible. Because when you play Melina, the mindset is that you can either go really fast, or she helps you survive the long game, right? Like if you're having a really terrible board, for example, 2 matches and you get a heal. So every time you heal, it prolongs the game for you. It gives you that much time you need to kind of charge up the rest of your heroes. So yeah, I would limit break her. I'm still thinking whether or not I should go hybrid with her. I'm actually thinking of going hybrid sword and shield. I'm not entirely sure yet. I will consider as we go. But let me just do my pick first. Let me just see what am I going to sacrifice for him. I'm probably only going to keep 2 ruffians here. Yeah. I think that's fine. Viserys has been a disappointment ever since Miriam is out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 19. One more. Who do I sacrifice? Freya, Mary Therese, Santa. Oh fuck, Santa. Yeah, I don't need another Santa. Yep. Okay. That's what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna be picking Milena here. So I remember, so just now I did say that people think this is one of the worst soul exchange that you can ever have. On one point, I agree with them because there's not many choices here that you would actually pick. Like if you would have asked me, uh, I think Dark Lord, Heather, Arco, Luina, Milena, and Kara. So that's six choices out of these 15 that I would even remotely consider, right? Quartz sucks. Ekarok is meh. Queen of Hearts is very, very niche. Like the only way I can see people use Queen of Hearts is like during if you have, I think was it Puss in Boots that gives every summoner a minion of its own. That could be interesting. That is something I think way back where Avengers, what's her name? What's the leader of Avengers name? I can't remember out of my head. But basically, the leader of Avengers, she had 2 teams with Puss in Boots and Queen of Hearts, and that was before all these um, insane heroes, insane Thorn heroes that are coming up like Ludwig and Kara, Krampus, Black Knight, costume Black Knight. Yeah, so eh, pretty meh. And the 10 heroes required, I wouldn't even consider, especially since these are so early. Like these hero of the months have been just recently released. I'm pretty sure someone has to have at least one, and I can't see myself leveling a second one for any of them. So yeah, so this is my pick. I'm gonna do it right now, and at the same time, I'm gonna level her right now as well. So, question is, do I have actually enough food and enough iron to actually level her up? I'm gonna see if I can do it. Do I actually get something here? Oh man, so close. The heck? Alright. So before anything, let's lock the heck out of Milena. Oh wait, I can do it from here. Yep. I was trying to work on costume ability before this, but I decided, you know what, never mind. I'll just wait for the soul exchange to happen and just level whoever I pick. I did save quite a lot of food, quite a lot of feeders for Milena as well. So, actually, alright. Okay. So, I'm gonna start leveling her. Hopefully, we do have enough food. And I actually haven't tried power leveling someone from. Uh, I haven't actually tried power leveling someone from 1-1 until all the way till until 585. Never actually done it so much. Hey. Okay. I wish they could just auto-click auto-click all these feeders. I'm so lazy to click all these at the same time, but I think I can get it done in like 15 minutes maybe. How's everybody doing today? And what do you guys pick? Did you guys actually pick? Oh crap, Theorem, Fire Fuckface, and Hawkmoon. Okay. Do you guys actually done your soul exchange picks already, or are you guys like waiting for something like just in case you guys change your mind or something? Yeah, but I mean I could click the on color feed. Oh shit, hold on. I could click the on color feeders, but that's not what I want to do because I'm just gonna level straight up. Okay. Wow, that's pretty fast for in terms of leveling the special skill. I'm gonna withdraw some food first. Let's just do it this way. Okay. I hope that I have enough feeders. I'll actually be pretty sad if I don't have enough feeders. I did I did do this stream uh, assuming that I have enough feeders to completely max this. Oh really? Yeah, but I think between Grace, Milena and Grace, if you have 20, go for Milena. If you don't have enough feeders, like yeah, you can go for Grace, I guess. I guess in that 10 hero slot, Grace is to me the stronger one, the strongest, I think. I used Grace a lot previously. Um, I just like about a few days ago, a few wars ago, I kind of retired the second green team that I have. Uh, not because of it, not because it's weak, but because I wanted to have some fun with different war teams. Um, yeah, having, I mean, it's very straightforward, right? If you have like what do you call it? The If you have basically three hit trees You can just kill a side and then you can ghost. I kind of like having a bit more variety in terms of the war teams. That doesn't mean that they don't function. It's just that I kind of like having a bit more fun when I do my war hits. But when it comes to like crunch time, I mean, I have fun at the same time. I do. I think it's pretty good. Like the team is pretty good. I am trying to level D'Artagnan right now. Amus and D'Artagnan. Amus will be for Rush Wars, and then D'Artagnan. I have an idea of making him a fun raid team with some support and just basically burn the enemy team off. So yeah, I want to see if that actually works. Kind of never tried that before. And also D'Artagnan got a buff. I think that Musketeer buff, if you ask me, I think it's pretty unnecessary to buff them. They're already so strong. Like I don't understand why they buff Aramis. I have done 20 raids today. Just today I've done 20 raids, and I've lost 5 times to Aramis. Out of that 20 raids, I've lost 5 times to Aramis. I don't like. I mean, obviously, I didn't change my raid team or whatever. I'm still using my fun purple team. But I mean, once Aramis goes off, it's so hard to kill the defense, especially when they have status ailment. What do you call it? Ailment protection, and they have and they heal when he hits, and they heal quite a lot. Like I think all the time they were healing like freaking, I think was it 800 health or something like that. And it's crazy because it's not only heal, it's a boost, it's a health boost. So they aren't just healing up to their maximum health, they're going over that as well. So it makes it so hard to kill with snipers. Alright, final one. Yay, the special skill is maxed as well. That's good. What do you guys think? Do you think I should go full attack for Melina, or should I go like hybrid for Melina? I'm actually not sure. I've never actually considered it until now. Like, do I want to go full attack, or do I want to go full um, defense, or hybrid? I'm thinking maybe hybrid first, but I'm not sure how uh, the wizard talent path is. I think it's pretty balanced because I do have costume Black Knight, which is a wizard. I've gone full defense, but I've never done like like even Alfrag is full defense as well. But I've never done hybrid on a wizard. I've only done hybrid on a rogue, and that's on Kullervo. Oh, really, Sam? Well, if that's yeah, okay. If that's the case, then if you're using it mostly for the heal, then I can see it going full defense. Then just full shield health. Would be interesting. Da-da-da-da. You know what would be worse if I completely max Milena and then I find out she doesn't charge any of my fast speed heroes. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it's because of my mana troops. I don't have proper mana troops for that team. I'm gonna be so pissed. You know what? Why did I put that thought in my head now? Now I'm so curious. I, oh, by the way, did anybody buy this? It looks so It looks so tempting to buy. Oh my god! Look at the amount of stuff that you actually get here. uh, I think I remember when it first came out. I think someone from a different, oh shit, I don't have food. What the heck? I think someone from the from one of the chat groups that I have, he was like, "Oh, this deal is so awesome. He just bought it straight up, and he was like a cheap. I think he mentioned it was like a cheap to play, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? You're cheap to play. So how did you manage to even spend that much to buy that deal? It just baffles me. Well, Sam, I'm pretty open. I think whatever I ask, pretty much just it's up to you to say whether you want to buy it or not. I mean, it's entirely up to you. It's your money. I don't know anybody who's actually. I mean, I bought it once. Not gonna lie, I bought that deal once. I think it was a couple of months ago. I think I bought it once just to see what's it all about and whether it makes sense to actually buy it. Uh, it it accelerated my heroes, yes, but I felt that it should have been trainer troops rather than trainer heroes because I don't need to accelerate leveling my heroes. I would rather accelerate my troops. That's my opinion, anyways. But uh, yeah, not entirely, not 100% sure. Okay, we are at the realm where it's gonna start costing a bit more food to, a bit more ham to level her. Yeah, I don't really mind if you guys don't like or anything. It is a boring stream right now because all you're watching me do is power level this this lady up now. Well, but if you stick around, I'm going to show you something that I would never do um, with any other hero. So let's just use this. Okay, so we're reaching there. All right. Yay! Now is the final one. What am I gonna do? Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, I can use this. So let's just use this. Ah, do I actually have enough scopes? Hold on. Do I actually have enough? Yeah, I have enough. But I do want to save the scopes for somebody else. So you know what? I think it's the best time to use it right now. I'm gonna use it. All right. Okay, that's all. That's the fun part of the stream. You get to see me use a tome that no one I know actually managed to get it like naturally and not by buying it. So yes, I did buy that deal once, not this time. I'm not gonna buy it ever again. But yeah, I bought it once just to see what's it like to have a legendary Tome of Ascension, which I'm pretty sure I'll never get again, sadly. But that saved a lot of food because I need the food for the emblem part, I think. Hey Sam, good that you can catch this stream. I mean, I usually only stream war hits. I don't really stream like the daily stuff that I do on Empires and Puzzles. And I think I like streaming my warheads because for some reason, it just helps me concentrate because I'll be talking through my moves, and you can actually, it's also to share how I actually think, what my thought process is when I actually do war. I'm actually quite happy that I went 6 for 6 versus Serotonin yesterday. Wasn't expecting a 6 for 6, but it works out. It works out. Okay, we are dangerously entering a territory where I need to consider food options. So let's just. So I'm trying to be OCD a little bit. I want to make sure that they kind of tally together all this food stock that I keep here in Alchemy Lab. They gotta tally with whatever they gotta tally their timelines together. I must say having 30 hero slots now after Soul Exchange is a happy thing right now. I'm so happy that I can just grab as many uh, heroes as I can to level. Alright, once we hit level 40 for Milena, I'm gonna stop using my training camps here and I'm gonna switch to Hero Academy just for economy wise. Thanks, Angel. It's very rare for me to go 6 for 6. It's so difficult to go 6 for 6, man. Like, really. Alright, the hard one begins. Let's see. I have 432 here, so it's gonna be. Okay. Good shit. I guess um, this is how other players feel like when when they spend a lot on a portal and they realize that, hey, I can power level this guy up. Do you know that like there are players who like freaking get like four, like the Ninja Tower, they get like 3 or 4 amethysts and they manage to power level all four, all 3 or 4 amethysts up to limit broken status, fully emblem within like 3 days, 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I'm like, what the heck? Where do you get so many? Where do you get so many feeders? I hope this is enough. Holy shit! I'm starting to think it might not be enough. Oh my god! Did I miscalculate something? 57, that's 23 more to go. I don't have to worry about the limit break ones because I'm just going to use my Tome of Experience on limit breaks. Yeah, I guess there's that. Like even for me, like I did how many pulls? I did about 300 pulls for yeah, I did about 300, I think. 2 to 300 pulls for ninjas. Just to get one of those ninjas. I wanted Aconite so badly, the green ninja. I didn't actually get her, or whatever. And I was actually quite bummed out because out of all the ninjas, Aconite, the green one, was the one that I actually most wanted. And then I realized after leveling Amethyst, so I got Amethyst and Serendite, right? So I got Amethyst here, and I got Serendite here. After leveling both of them up, I realized that Amethyst and Serendite are pretty good. Yeah. Oh, really? Is it more worth it that way? I didn't actually do the calculations for it. You know what? Maybe we'll just do it later. So you're saying at 75 to 80 is actually worth more XP than one level of limit break? I've never actually done the math, so let me just test it out. Oh, we're almost there! Yay! I think one more time to redraw these heroes, and I can use our tool mega. See if it's more worth it. Oh, it is? Oh man, I've been doing it the wrong way then. Always only used the Tome of Experience for limit break levels because I think it's like uh, 15k per 15 to 16k per limit break level. So I thought that was more because let's see. Oh, it is more actually. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, last one. Okay, let's see. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Okay, so this is 4,270. On average, you times 5 of this, right? 75 to 76, 76 to 77, 78, 79, 80. So 5 of this is 20k. So yes, it's more. It's more worth it to actually use the tomes here. All right. Well, I have 6 anyway, so fuck it. Please don't ask me how I get 6. I would like to keep that under wraps. Yep, so I'm just gonna limit break her as well. And we're gonna need more food. So this one is at 4 days, so let's reduce it to 4. 4, 5 days. Okay. Then yep, you're seeing some really OCD shit going on here. Oops. Right. Hey, 3-star. Alright. Where was I again? Alright. Maybe I'll just do one level and we'll see how. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought it was the. It's saving from the Phoenix VIP Angel. I haven't used the ones that I have for Phoenix VIP yet, so. Hmm. Just use this, I think. We'll use it for the last level, I think. Yeah. You know what? Let's just use it for the last level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And she's fully leveled up. Ta-da! Okay, now the hard part. Embleming time. Ugh. The moment of truth. How do I want to emblem her? Wait, I'm gonna need more food, I think. Uh, food, food, food. Yep. I don't have that much heroes. As much as people think that I have a lot of heroes, like I don't actually have that much. I don't. I rely a lot on like team synergy. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh god, this is so hard to do on computer. Fuck it. I'll do that later. If I'm not mistaken, it takes about close to 2 million iron for emblems, and then about 4 million for food. So we will need to do a bit more. Alright, how do we want to do this? So, there's one offense, one second offense. I guess we can go this to the top right. We can do the right side here instead of the left side. Say if we have a lot of more defense here, we can go here for defense. And the rest are all that. So I guess we can go a bit hybrid. In this case, you know what? I'm just going to go hybrid with a little bit more emphasis on defense. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll go a bit more defensive, and then just for fun, we're going to get a little bit points, a little more points on. Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So defense, 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 attack, defense, attack. In this case, defense. Oops, not enough food, and then I think we'll just go defense here. Yeah. Okay. Wow, where can I get food? It's here. I don't know how people get to keep like so many food bundles. I have no idea how you do that, man. Like if I was having your amount of food bundle, it would have been gone instantly. Like I wouldn't even bother saving. Okay. Um, learn, 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 learn. Take the mana. Do I want to take mana for this? Yeah, I do. I do want to take mana for this. Alright, so this is officially my 88 maxed 5-star and my 41st fully limit broken 5-star. So you know what, let's just do a couple of raids with her just to see what she's all about and how I would actually use her on. So let's see. Oh man, hey, there's a rabbit here. Okay. So my original plan is to use her hold on. So something like this. 41st is nothing to shout about, really. I mean, like, there's like, I think the one that was, I think it was 6 months ago that GD from Mixed Nuts said that he had 40 maxed 5-stars. So I'm nowhere near most people with 5-star, um, with limit broken 5-star max and limit broken 5-stars. Alright, so this is my idea. What I plan to do is actually have three fast green teams here, and then Milena is going to charge everybody up, and you have Riz as well to kind of help with the mana generation as well. So I'm going to see if this actually works. We're going to do one without Riz and one one with wrist and one, I think for this case I might just use either Kirill or something like that. So let's see if this works out. Okay, let's try. Um, try and see if this works out. Oh my god, is it lagging? Hey, thanks, Sammy. Yeah, I think I'll enjoy her a lot. Thanks. All right, so uh, I need two blue matches to power Milena and two green matches to prove the point. So, and I can get two yellow matches as well. So let's do that. So for this video's purpose, I will not make the green. I won't make the green diamond here. All right, so she's done. So she's powered up. I'm gonna do one yellow match to get rid of the mana. Okay, so I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's make the green match here, and look at the farm. Or they can just die just like that. So okay. Wow. That's not a really good showing, huh? Okay. You know what? The board was too good. Let's try another one. Okay. I think this should be fine. So two green matches, two yellow matches, and one blue. No, two blue matches. So one blue match, one yellow match. One blue match. Okay, so let's see if this yellow match actually gets. Oh no. Okay, it's so hard to get an example out. Okay, so I'm gonna heal, give everybody attack up, and I'll just blow people to hell, I think. So they do get 10% mana here, right? So that, with that being said, I just need to make two normal green matches. So let's see if I can do that. That's one. Okay, so by that estimation, this green match should charge the three greens that I have. Okay, so the next one is I'm going to take out Riz, and we're going to see if it's the same thing. Okay, she'll kill herself, I think. Okay. Right. So now I'm going to take out Riz and put somebody else. So maybe we'll put like an Ariel here. Okay, we have two more to try out. So instead of that, let's put in an Ariel. Yes, Ariel here. Okay, so this one works in this case. Instead of that, I will swap it with Milena. And this should hopefully, oh no, because of the there's a Bard here. Should have. Okay, let's see if with a Bard, let's see if this works. So I make a one green match, make a yellow match, blue match, sorry. So let's see if she charges people. So I just need to make one more blue match. One more green match. Normal green match anywhere. Okay, let's not do anything first. Okay, so if I make this green match, I don't think they'll fire. Let's just heal since it doesn't affect. Let's see. No, so it doesn't because of Ogima. Okay. You can heal. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't because of Ogima. Ouch. The heck? Hmm. Okay. So let's try a different one. Let's see. Let's find someone that does not have a bard in it. No, this should be okay. Um. Hmm. So one match. One match. Okay. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So I think it doesn't. It doesn't heal everyone. I think. Let's see. Doesn't give the mana, is it? Yeah. So you actually need a bard for this, unless you have a magic troop on all three of your greens. So you'll need a bard. You definitely need a bard. Okay. Can wait one turn and they will all fight. Okay. Let's kill you. Let's do this. Oh, I wonder does the heal stop? Is Melena's heal good enough to remove the fiends? Oh, it does. Alright. See if this works. Nope. Oh man. Die. Okay, I'm trolling. Alright. Okay, so we have our answer right now. So we actually need a bard or you need a magic troop. You need magic troops on your fast speed heroes to actually make it work. Alright, so we have our answer there. That's gonna be in another video. I plan to do a video on mana, on how mana actually works. But there you have it. That is my Soul Exchange pick. I have decided to go with Milena. I hope you guys make the right choice in your Soul Exchange. Do let me know what you pick. And if you disagree with me, do let me know. I do want to see what are your thought process as you pick your Soul Exchange. Um, and yeah, hope you have fun with whatever you pick. So far I have been using every single one of the Soul Exchange heroes that I've picked. All five I've actually been using. So yeah, I hope the same goes to anyone who's actually picked uh, the heroes from Soul Exchange. It's very difficult to collect up to 20 heroes, especially if you're free to play or cheap to play. So I can understand if you are having to take a while to decide what heroes you pick. But all the same, hope you enjoy the stream and hope you enjoy what I picked. Hope you enjoy me looking at me power leveling her. This is the fastest I've ever leveled a 5-star. Probably never doing this again. I don't have enough feeders to do it. And yeah, I'll see you guys for Sunday's War. GG.